Hey everyone, it is High here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be doing a full breakdown of STR Gogeta on the global version of the game during the 5-year anniversary. We're going to do a little team builds along with that as well. So with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. So yes, Gogeta is here. One of my favorite characters of all of Dragon Ball, and yeah, the card art's incredible, stats are incredible, and the teams are fun. So let's go ahead and dive into the breakdown. So first and foremost, I hope everyone has at least had opportunity to pull one of these LR Blue Fusions, Gogeta or Vegito, but hopefully you can see the SSR art you can see on the left here. Amazing card art, right? So love the look of it, flexing, holding that forearm there, and then man, that TUR art, I love Gogeta's TUR. So the colors, the blue, everything there looks amazing. And yeah, I wish you can kind of toggle back and forth. You can kind of in the card, but man, I really like how that looks. So of course this is an LR unit, so it does LR into right here the Ultimate and Supreme Fusion Gogeta. It is a super strength unit here. I mentioned in the first video, which was the Vegito video, that I think these units are incredibly good and just really has one issue, and that's the leader skill, but it's not an overly big issue. It is just something I wish they would have done a little bit better on. Everything else I think is amazing. This unit here is going to be very similar to Vegito and vice versa. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The leader skill, trump card or fusion category, key +3, HP and attack and defense 150% across the board. I think they could have added at least fusion at 170% and trump card at 150 if you wanted to. I don't think both of them at 150 is hugely beneficial, because we have a 170% fusion leader in the OG fusions. It doesn't really make sense for it to step down at all. So but anyway, that's my thought there. Super attack is meteor attack and Kamehameha. Has the Kaioken mechanic up to transformation, so that raises attack 30%, causes colossal damage to enemy for the 12 key, and then raises attack again and causes mega colossal damage to enemy at 18 key. So the super attacks in and of itself before transformation are still really powerful. Passive skill is ultimate power, attack and defense 70%, key +3, and it launches additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, and then a high chance of 50% evading in the third attacker turn. So if you are floating with this unit for some crazy reason, you can have a little bit of dodging benefit. Now this unit is strength, the other Vegito is tech, so it doesn't have internal dodge mechanic like a int unit would, but if you want to have some dodging ability, throw them in the third spot and you will be just fine. So the transformation condition is very easy. They transform after the fourth turn. So after the fourth turn, there's no choice. I wish there was a choice. Then you're gonna transform into Gogeta Blue, and it's all over, right? So the link skills: Saiyan Warrior Race, Fuse Fighter, Prepare for Battle, Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories: a nice set here of Fusion, Realm of Gods, Transformation Boost, Movie Heroes, Kamehameha, and final trump card. Movie Heroes getting a really nice boost with this unit right here. So stats are really good: 24,000 for HP, attack 22.6, and defense 11.1. Very good unit, but gets better at transformation. So when he transforms here into Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, right? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Leader skill stays the same. Super attacks: Stardust Fall and Meteor Explosion. Now you lose the opportunity for it to stack at the attack. It provides for the 12 key attack and defense plus 30% for one turn, and causes colossal damage to enemy. And then the defensive buff you get for the 18 key raises defense for one turn 30% and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. So the passive skill is Outstanding Power. The starting boost is attack and defense 77%. You get an additional +5 key, launches an additional attack plus an additional attack and defense plus the 77% with each attack performed, and effective against all types as the first or second attacker in the turn. That makes it different, right? So that's the only difference when it comes with this unit versus the Vegito. Vegito's going to get an additional super attack. This one here, you can get an additional super attack, but it's just an additional attack with no chance of getting a super attack unless you're in the third turn, which you have an additional super attack. Hopefully you're not getting confused here, but you have effective against all types with that additional attack. So yeah, it's a different dynamic, and I don't know if you'd rather have this additional super attack or the additional attack with the all types advantage on there, which is amazing, right? So that is being Gogeta, right? Gogeta typically has the effective against all types passive there. So once again, if you want to float this unit, you're going to get opportunity to evade, which is fine. And then you have this amazing active skill here, Ultimate Kamehameha. Greatly raises attack for 50% and causes ultimate damage to enemy, and can be activated facing one enemy only whose HP is 50% or less, starting from the next attacking turn. So this is a finishing move active skill, so pretty powerful there. Link skills do change a little bit, so you got Saiyan Warrior Race and Prepare for Battle. That's really the only, one downside to this unit. Luckily, you're probably going to be running a lot of units with Overrun Flash, but Super Saiyan is replaced with Saiyan Warrior Race, and then Prepare for Battle is replaced with Warrior Gods. So, you know, it's fine. It should be fine on teams that you're going to be building. So, when you take a look at this unit here, incredible. This is probably my favorite card art between the two. I like the untransformed. This one right here, I like the Vegito better, but I like the Gogeta better at the transformed state. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and jump into the team builds. All right, so let's look at the team builds here. So the first team build is going to be the final trump card team right here. These are the units that you're going to be running with a whole mishmash of other units down on the bottom. A lot of different, you know, options, right? If you want to run more of a Vegito team, you can still run more Vegito team with Vegito Blue. Vegito Blue is definitely going to be better than Gogeta. Easy A here, but since this is a Gogeta team and running for fusions and final trump card, I figured I put Strength Gogeta in the spot there. So, but easily you can put in Vegito Blue, no problem. So all these other units are definitely viable on the final trump card team. Even though it's running at 150%, it's just there's so many good units that just extremely powerful. So another team that you can run would be the final trump card team along with fusion, but the Easy A type here. So not as good as Vegito team. Vegito has more options, but this one you can run a full Easy A just in case you don't have all these LRs, right? All these amazing LRs running on the same team, and you might be budgeted to some Easy A's here. And this team runs fine. It's not like OP, but runs very good. So another team that you could run would be just a full fusion team. Fusion is still kind of an underserved category. Doesn't have a support unit really at all. You have the Pandel there, right? So it's like now the biggest change from when I made this video on JP from now is really this add-on here to fusions, right? So the LR, Goten, and Trunks, which really no one uses, now can be usable within a fusion category team if you like. So yeah, this is a team that you can definitely run and will do very good. In this case scenario, we are going to bring physical OG Gogeta because he provides a HP attack 170% versus 150. So once again, that is optional for you guys. You can run it either way. Now the final team before we go into the three other teams that you won't use Gogeta as the leader is a full strength team. So here's a full strength team that you can be running. Very solid with LR Vegito Blue, Easy A Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Namek Goku, and you know, the not quite Easy A Topo yet. When he Easy A's, it's going to be very interesting. So so yeah, this all in all is also a fun team that you can wreck on a super strength stage or super battle road or whatever you're running Battlefield, and you can just wreck it. So there are some other teams that you can run Gogeta on, but I only put the teams that you can run both Gogeta and Vegito on. And starting with Kamehameha. Kamehameha is a fantastic leader with LR AGL Gohan, and the top team is a full LR Dokkan Festival exclusive team. Yes, it doesn't have LR Cell on it, but you guys give me a lot of gusto for that. But like, the whole point is to have all Dokkan Festival LRs, and he is a Dokkan Festival LR. But now you don't have to put him on here, because now we have more than 6 that we can put on here. You can put Go Bros on here. You can put some other units versus the LR Cell. So that's not even on the list, right? So a bunch of other alts, supports, things of that nature. Very, very good team, Kamehameha. The next team is the Strength Cooler. Strength Cooler is fantastic as well. You know, running that combination of of one of the Blue Fusions and LR Tech Broly, man, that's just, you know, it's a killer, right? So you know, I think if you want to run if you do want to run a full transformation boost type team, and you're saying, okay, what are my rotations? What do I want to, make happen here? There's a couple options, right? There's a couple options. You can do a lot of different things. You can bring in extreme units as well, right? So, so very flexible, I think. Very flexible on what you can actually end up and actually do. So, but when you're running Vegito and Tech Broly in the same rotation, it's a killer, right? So the Tech there, it does a lot of damage, and that Turles can link up with a lot of other units as well. So, but pretty flexible. But then finally, you talk about flexible right here. Here's the most flexible, is Realm of Gods, because it does have 2 170% leaders. It has a 130 leader in LR Goku. It has a 150% leader in Int UA Goku, if you didn't pull the new LR UA Goku. So lots of different alts, a lot different than what actually JP had. So I think Global is in a much better spot to build ridiculously OP teams now than when JP got the 5-year anniversary. So there's some benefits into that, right? Some added benefit. So when you look at this team here, you got Beerus on top. You could run like a strength LR Beerus on that team as well. You can also put in Whis there. Whis is a fantastic unit. But even more so, if you didn't pull the Beerus, you can even run a kind of a combination of Beerus and Zamasu as a friend leader, and have a little bit more diversity. So I would recommend only run LR Rosemasu and LR Rose if you're running with a Zamasu team leader. If you're running Beerus, you really don't need, or probably should be running LR Rosemasu and Rose, right? So anyway, fantastic team here. So let's go ahead and break this down. So you got Realm of Gods here, the ability to run both LR, Vegito, and Gogeta. You have Transformation Boost, again, another team that can run both. And then the last team they can run both is Kamehameha. I might be breaking down a best teams listing at this point in time, right? Very, very incredible. So you have this amazing super strength team that you can run. You can run a full fusion team if you like. You can run an EZA trump card, or you can run just a normal trump card team. Final trump card it is, where it's at. Really good time there. And anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and got some insight here for the LR Gogeta. And if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.